In fact, we get to fly around Galaxy. You only have one of Mass Effect. No, I don't. I have both. I know I have both because I played it on. That's my insane playthrough. Clusters have already conquered. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the anomaly stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. That's fine. Right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to start from this section and work my way right. So yes, let's start exploring the galaxy. And it came up with a note at the end there, which I didn't press A to skip. It just skipped itself. Here we go. Search and rescue. It's the Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you complete the mission before returning. That actually end part is bullshit. You can just leave and come back, and it does this weird thing. So, you know how in Mass Effect 1 you could land on planets? You can land on planets and go explore around, and investigate shit. It was awesome. It was awkward, but it was awesome. In Mass Effect 2, you just fucking scan planets, like you rotate them and fire probes at them. In this game, you do this.
I found something.
Apparently that's far better than actually landing on a fucking planet. It's terrible, I hate it. Oh, and you actually get to do both. I was wrong, sorry, you do both. What have we got? We've got credits. Cool. Cool. There's still that thing like a percentage of there's two things in this system. I found one, so it's up to 50%. And now we're just going to run around and spam scanning. I'm also going to show you what happens when the Reapers like find you. What do we get here? I think we get fuel, but I think we're already at max fuel, so that was a waste. There you go. So when the Reapers find you by you scanning too much, it makes that noise, and they come at you really slowly, but they accelerate. So eventually, if we keep moving around, they will catch you. Now the trick is, if I exit the system on the right side and then go back in, I come out on the left side. So if I wanted to go to a planet that's at like the bottom, for example, I just do that. And if they're getting close, I leave.
Faster than light jump successful.
And then I go up again.
Evasion successful.
And I'm at the bottom and I have plenty of time to look around and do shit. It's pointless, absolutely fucking pointless.
Reapers eluded.
But we'll just keep looking around. What we got? This is all I do, just run around, fly around and scan shit. And get used to hearing that sound, because you'll hear it all the fucking time in this game. Constantly. That like blaring sound that they do for like movie trailers. There we go, what we got? The war asset, we've got a special ops team that were just hanging there, hanging out on the planet. We've got two. There we go, there's only one thing here.
Faster than light jump successful.
I may actually run out of fuel when I get there, so I think it uses credits instead. I might find some fuel just like hanging out in space.
I found something.
Like here, for example. Nope, there we go. Good, but there's something else here. On that planet.
Evasion successful.
And the Reapers as well, they have to be right on top of you to grab you.
Reapers eluded.
There we go. In fact, I think they can even touch you for a little bit. It's just if they hold you up like for a few seconds, then it's game over. Like an instant game over. There we go, loads of credits, awesome. I can't believe they expect you to like
Faster than light jump successful.
do each mission, because it's random. It's completely random. Like if you're playing this for the first time, you have no idea where the like all the stuff you can find is. I have no clue. I've now played this game like 3 times. You just randomly press the scan button and hope you find something. You know, there might not even be something here.
Signal
And
confirmed.
there they are, but you don't know if there's something here or not. It doesn't say 0% until you actually find something. Well, I guess actually when you leave that system, like when you go into the system map, it says like you've completed so much percentage of this sector. So that makes sense, I guess. Whoa, nearly. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
There we go. You know what I mean? That's all you have to do. All you have to do to avoid the Reapers. Fly around them, they're so slow.
Successful.
There we go, and this is the last system. I've got everything here.
I found something.
There's one thing. Well, there might be something else.
Reapers eluded.
And what have you got for me? Koi? I think we landed on that planet in Mass Effect 1. So annoying that we can't go down and see awesome shit. Right, so there is something else here that I missed.
Faster than light jump successful.
Isn't this fun?
Evasion successful.
I mean, it's just random. Just scanning at random points to try and find shit.
Reapers
It must be at the very top.
faster than light jump successful.
Where is it? Where is this thing? It might not be here. Might have to wait for a mission or something for it to appear. Oh, there it is.
Evasion successful.
Here, that time.
Reapers eluded.
You can actually get upgrades as well to increase the scanner to make it a bit easier. Should be nice.
Faster than light jump successful.
There we go, and that's Hades Gamma completed. Isn't that fun? Wouldn't you rather do that than, you know, land on a planet?
Evasion successful.
And I think if they're flashing, it means they've got a mission there. Let's go to Kite's Nest. That's an awesome name for a sector. And there are more sectors out there. They've just, because we're so early in the game, they haven't appeared yet. I talk a bit loud there, talking over the fucking like, roar of the Mass Effect.
Signal confirmed.
What are they called? Mass Relay, that's it. No moron. So I think there's 3 things in this system. There we go. Give me stuff! Weapon upgrade kit. So we'll go back to Glyph and we'll get an upgrade there. And the thing is as well, like it seems random because like I went past that planet and scanned it, it didn't pick it up, but when I was further away and scanned it, got it. It's also difficult to know because like the wreckages of ships, like the fuel and all that sort of stuff, is in space. It's not on a planet, so it could be anywhere.
Reapers eluded.
Got an artifact there. I think that's for a side quest.
I found something.
That was awesome, right on top of them. Don't even have to alert the Reapers this time. I don't mind. Did you see how alertness, like, how quickly they get on you? What, you can only do 2 scans before they're there. But they expected people to do it, and like in between missions. And eventually you'll get it all. But like, you do a mission, would you remember where you scanned before? You wouldn't. It's pointless. It's a bit silly having them, like the Reavers come in at the mass relay.
Faster than light jump successful.
There you go, recover the profane artifact. Yeah, we'll do that. That's the Ashes DLC. I don't remember if it is Ashes, I don't remember what it's exactly called. But this is like story critical DLC that they expect you to pay for. Actually, I think it's what they released as pre-order DLC. Oh god, I'll scan this entire system. And then we'll go to the Prothean artifact. There's something else around. There it is. Probably fuel. Yep. You can tell it's the same picture every single time. Anything else around here? I saw there was Asgard. And that was only 28%, so there's got to be more systems in here.
I found something.
Okay, what have you got, sir? And right next door, you've got something as well. Boar. These are awesome names, easy to pronounce. Intel remains of a Reaper destroyer. Don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like for a side quest or if somebody needs that. There we go. So we're getting loads of war assets. Just finding random people on planets.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Ooh, this might be a bit dangerous. Reaper right on my ass. There we go. Right, let's just fucking run. Go. Yeah, see, like I see, it was right on top of me. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there is something else there. What was it? There's something else here. Gonna be a fuel. Something like that.
Reapers eluded.
Where is it? This is a small sector.
Faster than light jump successful.
Where is it?
Evasion successful.
Thing is, if it was, I don't think the scanning range is as big as it is as when, like, as it visually looks. See, I would have found that ages ago. It's where I first scanned.
Faster than light jump successful.
There we go, fuel. But we completed this sector. That's fine. All
Evasion
fine.
successful.
Right then, let's do this DLC. I'll have a look at why it said that part 2 wasn't installed to the other DLC, because that doesn't make sense. I've already played through it. Right, so who am I taking with me? I can only take 2 of these, and they've already got some outfits. That looks pretty badass. That also looks pretty badass, but I'm going to go for default costume, what you got. And I like this one, it looks like a superhero. It's got like the mask and everything like Batman had. Was it Batman? It was Robin? All like this stereotypical superhero mask. I'm going to go for the second one because that looks more like military. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything to put on these. Nope, we're all good. I don't care what my companions have. Well, I'll put some stuff on it, why not? I doubt, like, I will ever notice the difference. But we might as well put them on. Level up points. James can get incendiary ammo. Give it to the entire squad. I hope it doesn't use it automatically. Can you imagine if I like put like decent ammo power on and then he puts his on and overwrites mine? That would be annoying as shit.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Seems so
That's
long
where you
ago.
went up against Saren in the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Let's focus on the artifact.
We'll avenge the people of Eden Prime, but our first priority has to be whatever Cerberus is found.
Understood.
Do you have any idea what Cerberus found?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. Alright, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Here
No
we
sign of
go.
survivors. Come on, we need to find the
No sign of survivors. I was about to say we're in the middle of nowhere, but we
This
do
was a beautiful colony once.
seem to be somewhere
They came back after the Geth attack.
living quarters.
They'll come back from this.
The city on Earth. where
This
I
looks
grew
like
up was
nothing
high.
like Eden Prime that we saw in
You
the
can see
first
it's a
game.
war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
Wow, James, you're a moron. Yes, Cerberus was digging all this up. Well, Eden Prime or Cerberus did this? I think it was... I don't remember. But they found something. We'll have a look around the map first, though. Because there's loot around. I know for a fact. Like we get experience for the not the Omnigel, the Medipacks now. There's the money. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighbourhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labour in this Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus. There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
So we have to press this. I was going to have a look around a bit more, but I don't think we can. I think you can climb up there, have a look around, but there's not much.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
Oh my god.
And a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Let's get it open.
Whatever he is, he's better with us than with Cerberus. Open the pod.
Of course. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
And let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Where are you going? Fucking hell, they're flying low.
Heads up!
Flying like you, James.